Try not to blink or squeeze.
So, Farhan, we have Dr. Chen over here. He's going to start your laser procedure now. So, first what I'll do is I'll confirm all the numbers with him, so you'll hear me say some numbers. And Dr. Chen is checking all the numbers one final time. So, Farhan Khalif is for his right eye, Lasek, high definition, mitomycin C, and extreme prescription. He is wavefront correction of minus 10.19, minus 1.96 at 29 degrees, position adjustment upper plus, 0.75, mammogram of 3%, total correction of minus 9.44, minus 1.96 at 29 degrees, residual of 433, pupil size 7.1, total increase to 9.0.
Look straight ahead.
That's the first step, that you'll feel some pressure over your eye knee, and the pressure will be released in 10 seconds. This is the step that's the most crucial in the process, which differentiates the non-cutting from the cutting. Continuous is no blade. There is no laser cutting flap or the blade cutting flap. It's just that the solution will soften the skin, and the skin will see how
little cold water from.
Shut up.
Skin covers the entire, all of our body.
Look straight.
Eyes also covered by skin.
Keep your eye open.
Keep your eye
It's
open.
transparent, otherwise.
Other eye. Like both eyes open.
See how
Both eyes
it's
open.
like a thin film
Just keep looking straight.
that we
Keep looking straight.
You know,
And front doesn't feel
obviously
like
it's easy for me to work if your eye's not moving
nothing
out.
drops out. See, it's like a film. It's like doing a facial over the eye, you know. It's like moving it, it's like that. It's because it's
Keep
so
looking
much
straight, Farhan.
magnified. If you see over there when you drop it here, it'll be like a yellow little dot. Yeah, something like thicker than a mirror. Yeah, this is going to grow back, and that's why you see that's it.
Look straight.
Funny.
Look straight, Farhan.
It's like 20, 30 microns.
Yeah, I think it's more like 40 or 50 microns. Look straight ahead.
Look straight ahead, Franz.
40 microns.
It's like hair in the hand instead of the hair.
Yeah, it's like less than
No,
the
it's
hair.
less than the hair.
It's less than the hair, yes. So what
Don't
we
move
do
your head.
is
Don't move your head, Franz.
pupil moved out of range, restart iris registration. So now we are, locking the laser with the eye.
Look straight.
Restart iris.
Look straight,
IR.
Franz.
Iris registration started, please wait.
Look straight. What the people start doing?
7.1.
Straight.
IR started, please wait. Verify. People moved out of range. It's ready. 62 seconds.
Just kind of stay
See
there.
only three
Don't move your head and don't
boxes.
move
It's
your
a
eye.
laser.
Don't move your head and don't move your eyes,
Fix it with
Franz.
the eye. It's verified. That way it can track the eye. One, it recognizes the eye, and then when
Don't
it
try to
walks, it
twitch,
tracks the
Fran.
eye.
Just very
See, the
gentle.
eye moves gently. Yes.
Very 60
Keep
seconds.
breathing.
You have 60 seconds. Keep looking at the box, Franz. Keep both eyes open wide. No blinking. Don't hold your breath. 40 seconds to go, Franz. You're doing good, don't worry. Yeah. Half a minute to go. You're doing good. Don't move. Breathe normally. 40 seconds to go, Farhan. 15 seconds left. Doing great. Got 5 seconds.
And this is high, so it's like 1 minute. Somebody like you have a prescription number 3, so it's like 1/3 of that. So it's like 20, 25 seconds.
You did great, Farhan.
Yeah, good.
And my sister probably
I mean, he had a really bad prescription. Like, our average prescription is probably -3. And -3 is like legally blind.
Yeah.
He's 3 times legally
He's 3 times legally blind, yeah.
Medication because so much laser, more is for scarring.
You ever see him try to look at something without his glasses?
Oh, it's horrible.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It is an anti-cancer.
It's like-
I've tried on his glasses and I'm like, this is how you see.
That is how he
That's
sees.
how you see, so this is scary.
Yeah, so if you put on his glasses, that's how
Yeah.
he sees without glasses. So,
The
right.
function is used over
What
here.
kind of work do you do?
As an eye
Corporate
drop.
finance?
Yeah,
To prevent
so
scarring due to so much laser, because it was like 1 minute.
he couldn't get lasered with the standard older technique of Lasik with a flap.
Yeah.
You cut the flap, you go under the flap to change the
Yeah.
prescription. You're too deep into the cornea.
Yeah. It's more of a, this is a better procedure to
It's
be
a
done.
safer, more
Yeah.
superficial procedure. You leave more of the eye alone.
There's
It's
less chance for
stronger.
infection.
If it's an infection, it's just on the top of your eye.
Okay.
You can kill anything on the top of your eye. I mean, worst comes to worst, you put some alcohol and kill everything.
Okay.
You did great, guys. So just a couple more seconds of the anti-scar. This is cancer chemotherapy medicine.
Okay.
The laser's just calibrating. You guys have any questions? It's cool, right?
It's very interesting.
Amazing.
Cool is a good word.
It's a cool laser. It's not a hot laser. It doesn't burn.
It's
It
also
just
not-
evaporates. So it doesn't burn the eye because that's going to cause scarring. It's a cool laser. Cool
Wasn't
procedure.
straight. This is your bandage lens. Yeah, cool procedure, like cool laser.
Yes.
It's
Maybe we
straight.
should have this like a
Look straight front.
That's the steroid to prevent scars, the antibiotics, the infection.
Yes, the visual recovery, the skin is going to heal up in like 3-4 days. The visual recovery, what you will see in a week, you will see in 2 weeks.
Good.
The whole
So just
thing
make sure you
needs
close
to
close
find
weekend,
it.
otherwise sometimes you make the lens come out. You don't want the lens to
That
come
takes
out,
like
because then sometimes it takes the skin and
The elbows are
everything's just kind of swollen. You did very well, so, I mean, that was a long correction. Still only a minute, but it's, 3 times our average correction, because it's 3 times our average prescription, so. Open both eyes, it's all proportional. It's a numbing job, but we don't really need this numb anyway, but
Left eye is for Lasek, high definition, mitomycin C.
open the right eye.
Wavefront correction
Yeah,
is
correct.
minus 8.57, minus 1.17 at 160 degrees. No physician adjustment, total correction same as wavefront.
Open your right eye.
Red blue is 412, pupil size 6.0 is on the facial line.
Just look straight and don't look to the right like you just did, okay? So, you gotta
Straight
remember
front.
both eyes are connected, so if you look to the right with your right eye, your left eye is moved too, okay? So that's why we want your right eye open. Okay, so both eyes
So
open.
same thing again.
Both eyes open
The
front.
solution gently soften the cells. It's easy for it to be lifted from off over the eye. And that's the first and the most differentiating step from the cutting.
Look straight, both eyes,
Keep looking straight front.
a little cold water.
Yeah, it is.
Keep looking straight front.
Keep your eye open.
Like, you can use this idea in your creation.
Shut up.
Keep looking at the blinking red light. It just kind of makes it a little bit easier for me. So, well, I can do it when you move it, but it's easier if you're not.
I know.
It's a newer technique. It's, I think, a little more challenging technically, but, you know.
She's fascinated how the scientists and doctors
come up
have
with
come to
this stuff?
something so.
Well, this was invented by 2 Colombian doctors, you know. Like 2 doctors from Columbia University. They patented it's originally a patent from IBM. They were going to use it to make computer chips, this laser, X-ray laser. It's like 293 nanometers. So it's supposed to be for etching computer chips. But then 2 doctors, when I was at medical school at Columbia, it's like Stephen Treckel and Francis Lesperance. They came up with the idea of maybe using it on the eye. So this is really just a use patent. It's not their original patent. They just had a patent for like the use of somebody else's patent, which you can get. So keep looking straight.
Looking
But
straight.
How did they make the connection?
What's that?
How did they make the connection? Were they doing similar kinds of surgery this way, or like cataract?
No, it's actually, what's interesting is their patent, if you look at the original patent by Treckel and Lesperance, it's like, I don't know, 50 pages. And 90% of the patent is like going to be, they thought they're going to be doing it for corneal transplants or cataracts. Like one line of the patent says may be also useful for refractive surgery.
Oh, you're doing great.
Yeah,
Keep
so
breathing.
they're lucky that had a line in, because otherwise they would have $1 billion, you know, so.
Yeah.
Looking straight, you're doing good.
Straight.
Shadows detector restart tracker.
Go
Wait.
ahead.
Ready? Give
Front look straight.
Ready.
Okay, so just stay right there and don't
60
move.
seconds.
Okay? Yeah, okay. Both eyes open wide.
Done.
You know what's interesting? The really high prescriptions, they can see the prescription coming off their eye in real time. In other words, because I had a high prescription, I was like -8. So you see the black thing and then the blinking red light. But it's like a blob, right? Because you don't have your glasses on, so it's like a big blobby red light. And as the laser is going off on the high prescriptions like him, like -10 or something, you'll see the light get sharper because the laser is putting your prescription on your eye in real time. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
So as it's going off, you're like, oh wow, that's actually getting sharper. So it goes from like a blob to like a little dot.
Wow.
It's really cool.
That is so cool.
And he got the he did high def, right? So he did like custom here.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So he did the high def thing, which is like 25 times more accurate than glasses and contacts. Because instead of shooting on the quarters, it's shooting on the 100. So instead of like -5, -5.25, -5.50, because you see that correction. You never get the correction in glasses, because glasses, they can only make the 8.5 or 8.75. That's either a 1 or 1.25. You can't go in between. You see what I'm saying? You never see prescriptions at -1.17. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's 25 times more accurate. They go quarter. So the glasses and contacts, the most accurate they can grind them is to the quarter. The laser can grind your eyeball to the 100.
Wow.
It's amazing. So that's why you see sharper, because you just have a much more accurate prescription.
Right.
And you also have 50 prescriptions per eye. 50 different prescriptions per eye to the 100. So in about a month, he's going to see sharper than he ever saw in glasses or contacts. From like 3 times legally blind. I mean, it is a miracle. I would say half of the girls that we do who are -10, they cry when we set them up. They're just so overwhelmed. So.
I'm going to just say the girls. It's been 35 years since I saw Tony Charlie.
I would say like half of the girls and 10% of the guys.
That's more like it.
Let's try that. And then look down a little bit.
Look down first.
And very slowly close your eyes. And keep your eyes closed. You did great.
Slowly close your eyes.
Hold closed. Yeah, good. No squeezing. You did very well. Everything went well. No problems. No complications. Just keep your eyes closed for like another couple minutes. Okay? Alright, so you can stand up. Now we're going to rotate them out.